I've been waiting all week for this. We're gonna roll.
Let's do it.
I'm so excited. Wow.
There are people sleeping, so I have to be somewhat quiet, which is going to be a problem for me, but it's alright.
That's okay. Do your best. All right.
Hit that button, sir. Hit that button.
We're on. All right. So when last we left our band of heroes, you had sort of a bittersweet moment there where you finally catch up to Rodzi. You beat down all of his minions. You break his shield. You land like a single blow, and then the Yellow King shows up, takes all of his power away from him, leaves him helpless and unconscious. Moments later, this giant island in the sky smashes into the Crystal Tower, leaving you guys in the broken rubble of the Crystal Tower on the edge of this island, traveling at high speed up in the air to God knows where. And Osric had a moment where he executed Rodzi for his crimes and passed judgment on him.
Yes. Fully supported.
Yes. The correct decision, I think, in many ways. And the only thing that's really in sight is this forest that's around you, as well as this tower kind of behind you, sticking out over the forest top. Gavin feels a strange pull to it, calling to him. And that's it. That's where we begin. So, why don't we just assume you guys won the initiative roll, since I don't have anything on the board, and we can start with whoever you want to go first.
Alright, who wants to take it?
Olger.
Bogger. All right. Bogger, it's your turn.
Alright.
I voluntold you.
Yes, you've been volunteered decided.
Right.
He said Valen told you.
Oh yeah. Hey, I worked in the private sector. I understand voluntold. Alright.
You like your flair, don't you?
I've got all my flair. 20 pieces. Actually, not yet.
Yep.
Then I would be maxed out on EQ. Alright. As Bulger's just gonna be looking around, kind of bitching about flying. I guess I should bitch about flying. I hate this. This is bloody awful. I really wish I could be on a boat, and I hate boats. At least this rat's pretty decent.
Love
That's
it.
delicious.
We have to find some way down. As far as I can see, we've just got that tower there in the distance. I say we should go to it, and he's gonna move to the forest line and kind of I don't know, peel open his sleepy, half-drunk dwarven eyes. See what he can see through the woods.
Nice.
Which
Yeah.
might be easier without all that beard in his way. Poor guy.
The sense, Bulgar, you're struck with is that the forest is almost like a labyrinth. You can just barely make out little stone structures sticking out of the ground, like far, far through the mists of the morning as the sun begins to rise.
Over his shoulder, he calls back, "You know, I'm really starting to hate trees, too." That's it.
And we're going the direction of this edge, right? Like this is the front.
Right, that's the front. Not precise front, like, here, let me draw a little arrow. Like, it's going this way.
So,
These.
before Osric shakes off the campfire, because I'm kind of a little bit loath to leave a nice campfire with all that delicious beer and get back to killing and adventuring. That was a nice respite. I'll ask Pete and Styx if they can you man the prow? You keep an eye on the leading edge of this damn thing and give a holler if we're going to run into a glacier or a mountain or something so we can grab onto a tree. and I'll walk over to Bulger, and I'm going to pull out my. I still have all the knives, by the way, from Styx. So I'll pull out like a fillet knife, like the sharpest one I have, and I'll look over to Bulger and I'll say, "I've been giving it a lot of thought, brother. We stand together in everything we do, even to not having a beard." And I'll shave my beard off in one legendary stroke, so that we can grow our beards together again as brothers.
Oh, wow! All right, well, that gets a hero coin. There you go.
Good lord, you look like someone's rolled a wee baby in the mud.
That looks like a half-cooked biscuit.
I've had half-cooked biscuits.
It's hilarious.
That's it for me.
That's awesome.
Okay.
I just wanted to set the tone.
So
Nice.
Styx definitely replies, "Yes, brother. I was thinking the same thing. That someone should keep guard." And Pete chimes in, "Aye, lad. I say we start building up some fortifications out of all this debris. You never know what might be on this damned island."
There's one less Minotaur.
It isn't that, lad. I plan to make a horn, by the way. So if you hear the horn sounding 4 times with the long note, just like a Ramethus night, you'll know.
Perfect plan.
Blast.
All right. So Vlast comes, kind of scampering up, and I think he's going to peer into the forest. And if you would, Jason, I'd like to use his heat vision to see if he sees anything kind of moving in the forest. And I think he'll say something like, "This reminds me of home," as he kind of peers into the denseness of the trees.
Oh, hell,
Yes.
you have heat vision. I forgot about that. That's going to change things tonight. Damn. All right.
I like the sound of that.
Oh, good! I did something. Did I get a hero coin?
Not yet, but that, So, Vlast, I hate to do this to you, but you do notice that there's a strange depression in the earth right at your feet, where the heat isn't dissipating like it normally would on the earth. And as you peer down to look, you see sort of that there are remains there. And amongst the remains, you see a stone-carved bracelet, and it is unmistakably a bracelet that belonged to one of the elders who rushed you away from your village.
Oh, well, there it is.
Man.
Oh snap! Can you give me a ping where he's seeing that, Jason?
It's like dead in front of you. It's like right here, but it's like
got
if you've ever seen remains in the wood, like they don't stay clean for long because of nature.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay,
kind of
got
like half buried in the dirt. But you see it unmistakably. There are some of the skeletal remains of one of your elders and one of their
Oh, no.
bracelets from your village.
Ooh, so I think Bull and Osric would see Vlast stiffen, like his morning jovialness is completely gone, and he stiffens and takes one or two extra steps into the brush, and they see him bend down and pull something out of the muck and the roots, and he's wiping the moss off and looking at it very solemnly and very quietly. And that's my turn.
Okay, one last detail then. The skull of the lizard has been punctured. Like, it's obvious that it sort of caved in at one spot.
Oh.
Oh, man.
So, see, now why you gotta do that to me? So, I think if that's the case, I think I'd like to make a wisdom or a perception roll here, as he kind of looks further into the jungle, because now there's potentially a threat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, only an 11. So he's now scanning, and Bull and Osric see his fans prick up and turn red in like high alert.
Yep.
Hammers out. Like if I can take that quick little wink action.
Yep, that's my turn. Thank you.
All right, Tark.
All right, Tark will come over and he's like munching his rat and being like, and if we kick all of the minotaurs off the sides, we can make this place. And he looks at Vlas and he's like, oh, what do you see, my friend? And I think seeing how kind of like startled Vlas is with the red frills, he's gonna look around for danger. So maybe I can just roll a check to see if I see anything.
There we go.
By all means.
With a good old -1.
Dope.
7. Nothing.
This certainly does not seem like a friendly place, but there's no immediate danger.
It is so nice here. That's it.
All right.
Garvin walks over, just kind of like munching a little spare bit of cheese, and is about to open it. He's got his hand to his stubble. He's about to actually tease the two now bare-faced dwarves, but when he sees Vlas, he just kind of stops and kind of slowly looks around and kind of readies his bow while and I'm gonna go ahead and scout out the surrounding area.
Sure.
Here comes Matt's nat 20. Oh,
Nice.
nope. 17. Close it up.
Yep.
Yeah, Matt, with your eagle eyes, no immediate threat seems to be nearby, but you do kind of notice a game trail sort of leading to the north. But this is kind of odd, and I'll give you this. The game trails all seem to keep a wide berth from the tower. But man, give me an intellect check.
Do we have an intellect stat, like intelligence?
Like intelligence? Yeah, that's what I mean when I say intellect, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, Kidoki. There's a thing.
Well,
There's a
Shaker's
thing.
on the board.
Shaker's on the board.
Yeah.
Cool.
Man, you feel an overwhelming pull towards that tower. Like, you just know that everything would be right if you just walked into that tower. And then there's a tiny, tiny piece of your mind in the back there that's saying, what the fuck?
Oh, man.
Like, your thoughts are not even your own.
There's something wrong about this tower here. I can't stay. At once I feel as if I should go to it, but no, something horrible's going on here. Osric, what is this?
I say we follow the clues we can see, not the witchcraft we can feel.
It's getting stronger. It's getting stronger. I'm not.
No, that can't be good.
Yeah, and Garvin had the highest intellect stat, right? Like, no one else had a point, like Garvin's the only person because he's human.
I got +1.
Yeah, so you definitely feel it stronger than anyone else.
Yeah, I've got dwarven intelligence.
Something here is definitely not right. I can feel it in my head here, like a bloody migraine. The closer I get to it.
It can't be good then. I say we go around, we follow Vlas.
I don't know if this is good. We're on a chunk of rock floating in the sky.
Well, yes, as far as good goes, I guess it's all relative, isn't it? But I don't know. Maybe we should go. Maybe we should go investigate that tower. Yes, let's go to the tower.
Matt, take a hero coin.
What?
You just really want to go to that tower.
Awesome.
Okay.
Fishing for them coins.
Okay.
That's my turn. I've taken up enough of your time.
All right, Bulgar.
I'll start wading in. Hammers out. You know what? I'm gonna pull out the last dagger also. Weapon in each hand. Kind of using the last dagger. I mean, I know it's a dagger, but kind of using it to try and cut some of the bits out of the way. I'm gonna start pushing in towards that tower. If nothing else, curiosity.
Bulgar, what are you doing? The man's bewitched.
Aye, but that place
Got
is tall.
distance.
It's tall. It's going to be an easy way to look out over across all of this place.
Plus, it's.
I
look at
can't
it.
see over the
Beautiful.
top of trees. I'm 3.5 feet tall, man.
First of all, I'm not a man. Second of all, we can dig under the trees.
Oh, I actually do like the sound of that. I miss having the stone around me. All the more that I'm on a chunk of rock flying in the goddamn air.
I wonder what's in the tower.
When we get home, I'm never leaving again.
That's so good, Garvin. Oh. All right. And to be honest with you guys, I don't know if you would know that Garvin is bewitched if he doesn't say anything about
Well,
it.
he was saying out loud. He was like, "It's in my head. It's like a."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said that out loud. It's not like he
Yep.
said, "I sure would like to see what's in that tower."
Okay, great. Because I
He's
don't
like
know
in
if I was.
pain from it.
No, that's cool. I just because when I'm trying to reinforce is like nobody else gets this pull but Garvin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like hurting him.
Yeah, you know what? Forget that I said that. That's actually a really good idea. Let's go to the tower.
Look,
What?
the rest of you can wait here. I'm just trying to get a bird's eye view.
Okay, fair enough.
He said it was only in the back of my head, so I figured he would probably have just about only a second to express that. Oh, holy shit, something's wrong, and then now it's just like, all right, well, we're going, man. It's like fucking decided.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Oscar. There's a game trail going north. There's the tower in front of you. There's
I'm gonna go over to Vlas and just say, what are we doing here? Has destiny brought us here? They're already all drawn to this damn thing. We don't. What is this place? You know something, old Vlas. What is it?
No, but I'm attempting to ask the spirits for guidance. If you'd hurry up and finish your turn, I could do so.
Duly noted. and with that, I will conclude my RP.
I was teasing, by the way.
No, I want to get the order of movement such that Vlas is in the front. So I sort of need to not move right now.
Wait, you want Vlas to go in front?
Yes, he's the only one who really has a clue to what is going on here.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
rest of us would be blindly stumbling about just, I don't even know what. I
Blindly
really
stumbling
trying to
about
not
is-
pretend like I just accidentally know something or have a direction. I just don't know what we're doing. So Glass has a connection to this corpse, and that is important. So I am
Yep.
behind him.
Yep. So for Vlas's turn, like he's bending down over, I'm assuming maybe from the bracelets or the adornments, he recognizes his skeleton as one of his the elder clansmen from his tribe. So he's going to reach down and tentatively put his hand on the sternum of the skeleton and reach out to the spirits, like and just kind of see what they're telling him about what happened here or what's going on. 16.
There's no way I could have planned for any of this. Wow. Okay. Give me Give me a magic effort roll.
Okay. 7.
That's pretty high too. Okay. You get the flash of your village on fire. Elves and these dogs writhing in tentacles, chasing down and devouring and grabbing people and hauling them away. And being drawn into a cage where a dragon swoops by, lifting it up into the sky. Flash forward. The elder is working these fields along one of the cliff edges. The wind blowing on his skin, giving you the sense that he's far to the north. Because the wind would be like moving with the island. Anyway, so up there. And a tower behind him. Then flash forward. It's night. He's running through the woods. Something is following him. He can't get away. And then it's over.
Yeah, so I think Vlass kind of, receives all that, and he stands up and looks over at Osric, and he's like, "The Slender Ears did this," which would be his term probably for elves. And you can hear the disgust on his voice, and I think he would, trudge off towards his temple, like resolute, like, like whatever this is, like I'm facing it here and now. And so he's literally walking with his chest out, proud and unafraid, like straight towards this thing. And that's my turn.
Okay, cool.
All right. Tark will lean in and whisper to Julieta, "Do you wish to climb the pyramid?" And he's like, "Yes, she wishes to climb it. We are going. And we'll see you at the top." And he starts to walk with Julieta towards the tower. I think he's gonna try to maybe bound in front of Vlass, just because he's sort of got that protective instinct. If there's something dangerous on there, he wants to be able to protect Vlass. So he's gonna jump up on the stairs with Julieta, since she fast.
Darn.
That's nice. She fast.
She fast. She is rapido. Gosh, so there's a door there too. Could we, ascertain what the door looks like from this distance?
Oh yeah, from here you can see it quite clearly. There is a stone-etched door, and it has strange, chaotic symbols drawn up and down its panels. It almost hurts your eyes to look at it.
Okay. Tark's gonna point at it with his sword and be like, "Does this mean treasure?" He's looking behind himself at you guys. "I think it means there is treasure."
Right. So Tark, the moment you look back at the sign, some of those strange, chaotic words say wealth, treasure.
Magic treasure. That's it for him then, I think. Is nothing blew up when he stepped on the stairs, so I guess, that's good.
All right,
I'm gonna go ahead and Garvin's gonna go ahead and try to I'm gonna roll intelligence to see if I can get basically if I'm gonna act weird or not, because this thing is influencing me. Yeah. Is gonna step back and say, No, Tark, pull back. Something's not right here. That tower, it's not. Something fell is happening here. You need to come back. We need to come back, and we just need to. Let's figure this place out. Vlass, where are you going?
Hold on, Garvin. 1 second. You feel an incredibly sharp headache, and you lose a hit point.
Dude, I only have 2 hit points.
No, you got your hit points back overnight.
Oh, cool.
Because Volgar shared some of his Udin's blood and he got well rested, so.
Alright.
But now you're at 9.
Yeah.
So I'm at 19.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's just like, it's like a really sharp headache. Like if you've just ever been hit with a migraine suddenly, it's just bam, it's there.
I have.
Yeah, I know that.
He's gonna kind of slump over and catch Osric's shoulder, like, and he just look dead at him and say, "Something's not right here, Osric. We need to be on our guard." Ah, my head. Ugh. That's my whole turn.
Okay.
Look good.
Volgar, you're up.
Alright. Garvin, there's nothing to worry about. Turk says it's full of treasure. He can read it. And yeah, if I could make it, Bull's gonna go right up, kind of eyes crossing at the door, or just judging from the way it's hard to look at.
Yeah.
I don't quite know what it says, but I heard treasure. Alright, there's gotta be a knob or a knocker or something here.
Let me just find a knob.
Right, I'm gonna try to push the door open.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, the door swings open, and inside is a clean floor, covered in writings and etchings and symbols, and it looks like there's light emanating from inside. Towards some of the far back walls, you can see just more walls just covered in writing and pictures and stories.
I think it's a library. I think we're bust here. I think he steps just in. Puts the dagger away, just keeping out the Alfheim.
Okay.
That's it.
Just don't.
I'm nervous as hell.
Well,
Like there are 2 shoes about to drop, and they might land on me. At least they cannot take my beard.
whatever it is, it seems to be wounding Garvin. It's cracking his head open from the inside. I'm gonna try to haul Garvin further away from it,
Yeah.
like this way.
Yeah.
And I'm not against his will so much, but I'll be like, help him along and be like, come on, brother, further away.
No, if
That thing is evil.
He would.
It's luring us.
He'd allow himself to do that. Yeah. Okay.
All right, Blast.
Oh man. Let's see. So I think Blast would be like he would stop and he'd be like, Osric, what is it?
It's got some kind of bewitching power. I mean, we can investigate, but for God's sake, man, be careful.
Yeah, so I think Vlas would turn around and he would come back and he would put a hand on Garvin's shoulder and he would be like, Garvin, perhaps this will help you. And I'm going to try to cast invulnerability on him.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he has it for 5 rounds.
okay.
Leroy Jenkins is here.
Hold on, though. Hold on. How high did you roll? Oh, you rolled a 16. Okay, you're good. So, unlike talking to the spirits, Vlas, and that sort of thing, when you went to cast your magic, it felt unstable. In sort of a weird, strange way. And yeah, you get the overwhelming weird sense that there's something very difficult about what you just did.
Like, does he get the sense that his invulnerability spell was successful?
Oh yes, it is successful. It is successful. But if you roll less than a 10, some things could happen because this is an island of Athos where magic is unstable.
Ooh.
Super.
Okay.
So, just meta reason, guys. That's the reason for it.
Okay.
Instead of doing it every single time, though, I'm putting it at 10. Just to sort
I'm
of
with
keep a lid on it. Nat 10. Nat 10 or less.
So, Garvin, the spirits are with you. You are anointed. I am hopeful that this will help you. And then to Osric, he's like, Osric, something is wrong with my magic here.
And we're vulnerable. We've got to be careful.
Yes, very careful.
Dang.
It's my turn.
Kick ass. Tark.
Tark hears this conversation back and forth, and he's like, "Oh, this is not good." And he's gonna look up at Bulger, who's in there alone, and he's gonna be like, "Perhaps we need some backup." And he's gonna run into.
Awesome. Okay.
And so that you said it's like a hall, like a sort of library room.
Yeah, like there's it's almost like a grand chamber. There are pictographs all over the walls that seem to depict stories and things, almost like an Egyptian hieroglyphic, so to speak. There's also a lot of weird, chaotic writing that's hard to look at, and in sort of the far corner of the room, ahead, it looks like there's a spiral staircase leading further up into the tower.
Geez. Tark looks at Ball and he's like, well, we are in here. Should we continue? Or should we run?
Well, we can continue at a faster pace. I mean, I've just got these stubby little legs. Juliet has got me beat. But I think I'm still headed to the top to get a look around. And if we find any treasure on the way, well, it can come with us.
See, we are so fast. And he's like, yes. We can get to the top. We can tell them there is nothing interesting here. And be done with it.
Okay, go ahead and take a hero coin. I'm impressed. You guys are ballsy.
He's like, we are so strong and fast, it will be no problem. And then that's it. That's it for him.
Okay. All right, Garvin. You feel dramatically better with this sort of invulnerability magic, encasing you. The headache is just gone.
And I'm kind of clear-minded in this moment.
Still feel like that tower would be the best place in the world to go to, but yeah, you're definitely a little more clear-minded.
Osric.
From pain, at least.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. That's very. Appreciate that also. Very, very, very sorry about your friend. I will be right back.
Oh, man.
He's gonna go here, look around, scout around right here.
How How many games in a row have you rolled a nat 20 on your scouting rolls, Matt? Holy
that's
hell!
A 20 now.
It's a Mat 20.
It's a nat 20, yeah.
Nat 20.
Oh my god, the day of the Scranton is over. It's now the day of the Mat 20.
You know what? And I am natural dinklage, and I'm going to use my ability to move, do any action other than an attack, and then move to go right here. Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with these guys.
Yeah. Unmistakably, Matt, on that punctured skull, reptilian skull that was there, were these, like, suction marks.
Excuse me?
Like,
Yeah, say what?
suction marks, like suckers, like you've seen some, like when your time in Krask, like you've seen sailors who accidentally got stung by an octopus, right? Like a tentacle.
Well,
And you recognize,
that's perfectly disturbing.
yeah, you recognize sort of the clean brushing of suction marks.
Talk is the treasure.
Yep. Are you going inside? You can go all the way inside if you want.
I would go all the way inside with these guys, and I would I'd say, Bolga, be on the lookout. This thing had noticed that Vlas's friend's skull had a bit of a sucker-like indentation. I don't know. It looks pretty terrible. Be on the lookout. What's in here?
This looks like the library wing, but there's no water, so I think we're all right for sucker bites.
Yeah.
I feel great. All right, that's my turn.
All right. This is so good. All right. So Shaker, from the ceiling, this brain with like 4 legs drops right onto your head.
Sweet.
And the shimmering magic of your shield sort of sparks as it's sent sort of tumbling off of you off to the side.
Doc!
What?
And
Bolga,
more
look out.
drop out of places around the room. Fucking monkeys.
Told you it was a library. Brains everywhere.
Yep. And so it's my round, right? And boom. So these 2, Tark, are on you. These 2 are on you. Let's do the 2 on Tark first.
They're gonna starve to death.
Yeah. Here's a well, we're gonna do this a little differently, right? So keep track of this, but every time you're hit, the damage of effort is going to subtract from your intellect score.
Oh.
Yeah. And let's put it this, you have a heart of intellect before you're basically knocked unconscious by one of these things.
The big brain and thinking again.
No hit.
Yep, no hit. And I'm just gonna roll a bunch of these so that we're fast. Alright, that second one's a hit, and then its damage 4, so -4 intellect. Bolgar, 2 more. Attack you. It looks like 1 clearly hits.
Yep.
-6 intellect.
I'm just as smart as the rest of you. I'm kidding.
And 1 round.
Only us closer.
We have a DM timer of 1 round.
Oh man.
I'm trying to find the USB cable for my big speaker that Jason sent me. So that's what I'm doing right now because my headset's about to die like imminently.
All right, Bulgar, I think we're back up to you.
All right.
This could end very quickly, my friend, because
Yeah.
you only have a heart worth of intellect for them to chew through.
Yep. I got 4 more, but I'm feeling all right. Like this is terrible, but I really think we need to get to the roof to catch the lay of the land. And yeah, with -6 int, I still think it's a great idea.
Oh no.
Hey, does that get a hero point?
You know, it does. I think it does.
I'll take it.
Because you're definitely making the wrong decision.
Crazy world. We're in Bizarro world.
Oh no.
Man, remember that time I TPK'd everybody? Yeah, I told them they get hero points if they make bad decisions. Oh, shit. I hope that doesn't happen.
Bull's gonna move up to about here and swing at this guy with the all hammer.
Nice. Fry that sucker.
Take this, you squishy bastard! And where's that? That's with my
Hit him right in the brain.
Yeah, right? Headshots are easy when that's all that is. Boom!
Oh, that's a great hit.
18.
Way in the distance.
That's funny.
Goes through. So that's 4 damage to the front guy, and then the lightning splits out in a straight line. That's 3 more damage to both. So 7 to the front guy that I hit, and 3 to the guy behind him with the lightning crackle.
Outstanding. 7 and 3.
They're soft targets!
Can you guys still hear me right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there any matter of feedback coming through?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Jason, if I can, I want to dump that hero coin onto the lightning effort.
Oh, please do.
Boom! So that's 10 lightning effort that rips through both of them.
Oh.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, man. Visceral brain matter with, like, a glowy, green, purpley, iridescent blood splatters everywhere.
Magnifico!
That's why you don't spend all your time in the library. Get to it, lads!
All right. Osric, you hear the crack of lightning coming from the tower.
Yeah. Blast, that's the sound of battle.
Yes.
Come on.
They're having that moment at the edge of the clearing, you know?
yeah.
They're like, battle!
And then boom! It seems our adventurous spirit has outweighed our wits once again. And I'm gonna scoop up Vlas to save him the time.
That's great.
So I'm gonna like tumble into the tower and sort of use my turn on a double, and like kind of toss Vlas forward so he doesn't have to use a turn to move.
Okay. Yep.
But that'll blow my turn. So I'll just stumble into the room like all out of breath, like kind of let Vlas tumble off my shoulder.
What's
And
your
actually,
step?
I'm so short, like Vlas's feet probably drag the whole way.
Yeah. There's oh
But
man.
that's a version of carrying. When you're a dwarf, that's what we call carrying.
Yep. And you run into the room. You see there's like this crap like splattered all over the floor and the walls from where these things were fried, and there are these horrible brain-looking creatures with little stubby legs.
Yeah, so I'll come sliding in on the blood, be like, I told you to go around!
Oh, but they never listen, do they? They never listen.
And that's okay.
That's
I'm still
the way
sticking by getting to
the way
the
it
top.
needs to
Look around.
Flashback.
Okay.
His little feet out front. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
Like, moving his head from side to side.
Yep, he's over there, he's over there.
Blast!
That's pretty good.
Blast, can you just start your turn by making an intellect check for me?
Yeah.
I'm so
7?
sorry, guys.
7?
You can't quite tell where it's from, but there is an overwhelming feeling of magic and power in this tower.
Tower.
Curious. So does he see all these creatures here?
Yes, he does.
And do they all look relatively healthy?
They do. There's one clawing at Garvin, and there are two more which have which Tark. One of them is sort of like clasped, on Tark where it had hit, and the other one is sort of like skibbling around the ground.
Yep. Well, he knows that Garvin is okay for the moment, which, by the way, that counts down to 4. So I think probably he sees this one on Bulger. So I think he's going to try to use his lockdown ability to try to grab a hold of that one and see if he can take that one out of the fight. So he kind of raises his hand up in the air. 18. So, and it is now held.
Great. Can you ping which one is being held?
Oh yeah, it's this one on Bulger.
Outstanding. All right.
And I have it for 2 rounds, as it's now helpless.
Cool. I'm gonna put a net symbol over it. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, it did. It's just sort of weird where it's at. All right. Cool. Yeah. So this thing, it's spinning around in the air, just sort of like it's frozen in time. And you whispering to the spirits to do that, you did not feel the resistance that you felt before with your higher magic.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. Just a little FYI. Cool. Tark.
All right, Tark's eyes are like...
Yeah, and one of these devourers is attached to you, like it's on you, like basically like clinging on you, drawing your intellect out of you.
Very little to draw, frankly. So he's, yeah, his eyes like pointing in different directions at this point because he's been so intellectually robbed so suddenly. He is going to slash at the one that's clinging to him. I have a good idea. Quite a bad idea. Let me see here.
Those are the best kind.
This was so smart. Ooh, are we on a 12 right now? Oh, good. Okay. So,
Nice.
what do I have a bonus? Oh yeah, so this is, I'm just gonna cue this up here. J plus 2. And can I throw my hero coin on this?
Of course, that's what your hero coins are made for.
Doing it.
That's the real purpose, the original purpose of the hero coin.
Yes!
Oh! 10 effort.
We are so wise in our ways. He's practically drooling. He's so brain damaged right now.
Okay.
Was it this guy right here? Whichever one was like on him.
Yeah. So they only have like a heart, right? So how does that look?
Oh, he levers it off his face with the sword and then just like 2 hands stabs it. It pops.
Oh man.
It makes a pop sound as it comes off.
So you make like a brain popsicle basically, and then
yeah, the lever. He's like, we call this La Palanca, and he stabs it.
What the fuck?
I think that means lever instead.
oh man, Tark. I think there's a moment there where you wonder how good this would taste. I mean, you're still a little hungry last night after just getting a tiny bit of food and soup, and you guys don't really have any food provisions left, and you're like, man, brain looks pretty good.
Somebody's got a case of the Bulgars.
He kind of licks a little wider than he should on his face.
Oh. That's sucker lube. Ah. Ah.
Ian.
He's not even gonna move. He just stands there, kind of like staring, like distantly, and trying to taste his face.
That is super gross.
Ideal.
All right, Garvin, you have the blessing of the gods with you as you're
So this
protected.
one right now is trapped, yes?
Yeah, it's immobilized.
Okay, and this one just attacked me.
Right.
What Garvin's going to do is he's going to step in front of, putting himself in between Tark and this brain thing, and he's just going to basically shoot it point blank with a lightning bow.
Oh man, make it easy then.
Sweet. Alright, I'll take a 14.
Nice.
That's a hit. Give me some effort.
That's 4. I'm going to go ahead and drop my hero coin on that.
Yes.
15.
Yeah, just like with Bull, right? Like it's like you cooked it from the inside. It just microwaved way too long, and it explodes in this weird gore of a shimmering, iridescent green and purple liquid.
Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to turn around to Tark and say, Doc, are you okay? What did it do to you?
It's delicioso.
Excuse me? What? What's happening to you? Man, as far as though, this tower is quite nice. That's...
It is so nice here.
Yeah.
That's my turn. That's
Yeah.
my turn.
So Garvin, as you take that note, right, and you start looking on the tower, and you're like, wow, this is such a great place. Like, you realize that if you stayed here, I mean, you could know everything. Everything. Like, it's just so much information here. All of these pictographs and the stories, and look, there on the wall, there's a picture of this large pyramid ziggurat-looking thing, and there's like this tentacle thing under it with little lines coming off to form 6 keys, each with a symbol for intellect and wisdom and charisma, strength, dexterity, and even constitution.
Oh. Okay.
All right, timer goes to 0.
One of us is going to be the 7th element, guys.
Timer goes to 0, and there is this psychic shock that runs through the tower. Everybody make an intellect save for me.
Oh.
Ooh.
Alright, let me set my thing. I got a 5.
Rolled a natural 1.
Oops, I rolled the wrong die. You rolled a natural 1?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I got a -2.
Alright, well, I rolled really low. You all take a single point of damage.
I was really nervous with that -6 to the roll.
Yeah.
Me too.
And the pain of this, like,
Oh, wait, I'm invulnerable. Never mind.
just kidding. Matt, you're good. Everybody else takes this sort of psychic shock where your head just splits with this headache, and all your next attempts are hard.
This is the tower of mild inconvenience. Like,
All of our
it gets headache, and then it's going to be like sneezing fits next.
Well, so far it's been the tower of cold DM dice night, which is okay. That happens sometimes.
Do you guys feel that? The librarians are trying to put their books in your head. Fight back, fight!
Yeah. Hey guys, and I'm scoping out the time. So at the end of my round, let's go ahead and take a quick little break.
Oh, okay. Is that right now or
Yeah.
the next one?
No, like right
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
So be back in like 5.
All right.
okay.
Then it's splatter time.
Hey, JD.
Yeah.